everyone, it's Linda from Filming Studio. Welcome back. Today it's just a quick little video to show you a flip through of this journal which I've made as a gift for my friend Carol. Carol lives down south near my parents, and usually when I'm visiting my parents I always have a day playing and crafting with Carol. But obviously I've not seen her for well over a year, the same as my parents, and we're all in the same boat, I know. So I thought I'll just make Carol a journal as a little gift to say I'm thinking of you. Now she is hedgehog mad, and other little gifts that I've made her in the past have been hedgehog themed, so I thought I'll make a hedgehog journal. And I started off to do that and then discovered I really didn't have enough images of hedgehogs. So I hit on the idea of doing a forest themed journal. And the reason for that is because she lives near the New Forest. So this is it. This is my forest themed journal. I've used some Stamperia papers. I've used Stamperia's forest paper collection and a couple from the Spring Botanic as well. So let me show you what I've done. So it's just tied with a little bit of seam binding. I've put a charm on with a bulb pin, and the charm is the green man. I thought that was nice and foresty. So let's undo that. And then I got a bit carried away making extra little notebooks and things to go inside it, and this one turned out just to be one notebook too far, too fat to go in. So I'm leaving it just tied on the front here, which means it can just go off and do its own thing. It can be used completely separately from the journal or put back in. So it's just a very simple mini notebook, pocket in the front, collage tag there, some recycled paper, and a wee pocket at the side there with a couple of journaling cards, and I've left them completely plain. I've not added anything to them. So that is just a little extra bit. Then the journal itself is my usual traveller's notebook size, so it's 4 1/4 by 8, and I think there's 16 pages, which will give us 32 sides and 64 sheets to write on. Now I've left the front completely plain, partly because it was hidden by this, and then also because the cover, the paper is just so beautiful. I thought I didn't want to put anything on it. I just love it as it is. That's the front and that's the back. It's just gorgeous. So I've stitched around the cover as well. And then on the inside, I've got a simple pocket with just a little saying here, and I've made a collage tag stitched around it, and that's living in that pocket. So another piece of the Stamperia forest paper, and all I've done is added a little bird and a mushroom, and that's the back side of that. And this is just one of my little clusters. It's just a paper cluster. It's a wee bit of cheesecloth and then topped with another mushroom die cut. I've left this page plan, I've left actually it very simple so there's lots of room to write in and not too fussy. So this is one of my favourite papers to use, modern papers. It's from Amazon and it's a vintage printer paper. They call it aged or vintage printer paper. Here I've just got a simple belly band and I've just popped some birds on it, and this is just a journaling card I've stitched around it. That's from the Stamperia Spring Botanic collection. I've got printed this up with a little collage strip there. Then this is some more of the recycled paper. This is the handmade paper that I like to use with the petals in it. And this is also handmade. It's Indian Locta paper. And on the inside of this, I've put another pocket, and I've made a matchbook, but quite a large matchbook. And there's just some tea-dyed papers in there. So that one lives in there. Another piece of the vintage paper. And what I've got here, this is a hidden paper clip I've made, and I'm using it to hold in this, which is my writing board. So I've just got a piece of card, covered it with 2 pieces of paper. I have rubber stamped these pens. It's a Tim Holtz stamp, and it's just so that you can slip it in behind your page when you're writing, because you know it gets a bit lumpy and bulky, so it just helps to have that. Then I've got a little pocket here. It's made from a book page, and I've made a long thin tag which could be used as a bookmark. That one's been stitched around as well. This is the centre page, again from the Stamperia Forest collection, and I've done a 3-hole pamphlet stitch, and this is the last journal that I'm going to make a 3-hole pamphlet stitch. From now on they will be 5, just for that added bit of stability. Simple belly band here, another tag that I've appliqued and stitched about. Recycled paper. Here I've made a pocket, a sidey pocket, and put in 2 journaling cards. Just put a couple of tabs on them to make them easy to get in and out of the pocket, and decorated the pocket with this bird and another little saying. Then I have clipped in here this little envelope affair, and I've just got a couple of little, if you like, little ephemera bits in there. And these were made from the collaboration between Tracie Fox and Andrea Allan. I will link their Etsy shops down below, but they did do a collaboration where they made a kit together. And that's it. So that lives there. Here I've got a little piece of jade lozenge on a paper clip holding in this envelope, and I've simply made this envelope by stitching around a page from an Edith Holden book, and I've got a journaling card in there. So that's just going to sit in like that. Bit more of the aged printer paper. I can't remember where that came from, but I think it was a freebie. Another piece of the aged printer paper. And then we're back to the Stamperia Forest scrapbook paper. And finally at the end here, I found a little poem about a hedgehog, so I've popped that there. On this pocket, I've got just a little illustration of a New Forest pony. And I've just got 2 items in here, a little tag that I've made and a hedgehog journaling card. So that's it. As I said, it's really a very, very simple little journal, but I hope she likes it, and I hope you've enjoyed watching it. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.